Hey everybody, the video today is going to be a review on the new Fenty products, the new Rihanna products here. Yeah, I try out these products as my first impressions and yeah, see how I feel about these products. If you want to keep watching and learn a bit more about the brand or about how the products work for me as like one of the palest girls from the range, keep watching and find out. One thing I gotta say is not that I'm bitching about this at all, but it's catered, I feel, to a much darker skin audience, so there are only a few things that I could feel comfortable in definitely knowing that it will suit my skin shade and I won't have to like mix with it with anything, or you know what I mean, like I could just use it. And that does include the foundation range, because I'm super pale, as you can probably see, and paler on my chest than my face, which is hard to see in the lights. I had to go with the palest foundation, which I have a bit of a problem with, because just for the fact that I'm not usually, I'm not the palest that people can get, but it's not my tea, that's not my problem. This should work for me, and I have heard that it does oxidize a little bit, so that should be fine. I don't know. I don't think that's my thing to comment on. The only thing that I can comment on is I hope this is my shade, because the shade up was too, I think 120 was too dark, and then 130 or 140 was too yellow. So hopefully this works. That's what we'll see, hey. So, oh, and I also got some really cute stickers with it. I got 3 sheets of them. They're like the names like Gloss Bomb, Hustler Baby. I just moisturized a little while ago, so I'll just go in with my usual, if I can find it. I'm just going in with my Garnier Perfect Blur 5 Second Smooth Base Perfecting Primer. I was kind of hesitant, actually I wasn't hesitant, I just financially was hesitant to get her Pro Filt'r primer. Additionally, I don't have my facial spray with it because I forgot to bring it, and also, I mean, it'd be nice to just see how the foundation works by itself. Apparently it's, I've heard or seen in reviews, it's self-setting, so, but if you buy this at Sephora at least, you can, if you keep the receipt and within 30 days, even if you used the foundation, you can bring it back and exchange it or just get a full refund. So yeah, so I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox green Get Less Red, I think it's called, correcting stick, just because your girl has some red marks. Yeah, I always do this like every single day I wear makeup, no matter if I'm wearing foundation or just concealer, or sometimes if I'm only putting a little bit on, I can just blend it out and use it by itself. It's actually quite good in that sense. I will use my foundation, my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, just to blend that into the skin. So this foundation, if you are not sure, it retails for 50 Australian dollars, and I believe that's like 34 US dollars. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. Let's just hope for the best, hey? And it's looking white. Okay. That's really cute. Maybe I'll do half of my face first. It smells really good too. I don't love foundations that smell like chemically. Apparently this foundation dries really fast, and I can vouch for that. Like, it's already quite set already. My skin's so pale, man. As that's actually drying, that's not as pale as I thought it was. I'll go in on the other side, I'll zoom you in, we'll do the do, be all good. You can definitely see it's quite matte and like quite matte to the touch as well. You can see a little bit of texture on my face from dryness, but I would aid that with a setting spray. usually, and I would do that if I had remembered to bring one. So she did have the matchstick concealers and contour sticks, but I didn't want to like get everything this time, every single product, because it's high end. It's not like super cheap, you know. I'm just going to go in with NARS Radiant Cream Concealer in Vanilla. I'm going to use this bit under my eyes. See, like that's... my concealer is almost too dark. So that's cute. But I'll do some contouring. I'm just, as always, using my Smashbox contour stick. And then I also like to do a little bit of the NYX contour, the Wonder Stick, highlight and contour stick. And this is in the shade Light Medium. What a surprise. I'm just kind of, because it's a bit lighter and it's a bit cooler than this contour stick. Usually go over it and go in a bit of a larger area when it comes there. In here. And then like I really kind of use this one to hug the like hairline and the contours of the face. This seems to have a bit of a difficulty blending into the foundation. And I use this, I do the cream contour not every day that I do makeup, but I pretty much do it every single time I wear foundation or really beat my face. So I'm a little bit confused as to why that would be happening. The Smashbox contour stick's more difficult to blend than like an average contour stick because it's quite a thick cream. I usually don't have this much difficulty blending it in, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just also just maybe it just doesn't work with the foundation because it's like that self setting feature. I've been living over this matchstick highlighter in Confetti. There it is. It's so pretty. It's much nicer in person. I don't know why it's coming off a bit weird on camera. This skin stick is $37, which, I mean, I'm not mad at, but I wish that the one thing that I can definitely tell by swatching it is it's quite stiff. And I don't know if it's because it's cold weather at the moment, but it is like, it's not super creamy, and I don't know how that will translate onto the face. So let's see. I'll zoom it in so you can. Blend it out a little bit, just so that there's no harsh edges. I can see, however, it is kind of messing with the foundation a little bit. So I'm just going to take this beauty blender. I'm just going to press down. It's really weird. Like when I look at it like this, I can just see like foundation grain. Yeah, I really don't know what to do about it because I tried using my fingers and just tapping it on, like swirling it on or whatever, and still had a little bit of like that foundation shift. So I don't know if it's because I haven't sprayed my foundation or what, but I do see it cracking a little bit underneath and like bunching up. So I really don't know what's up with that, but I can vouch that it's beautiful, like honey. That's so pretty. Sorry, my bad. I'm also going to set my under eyes with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette like I always do as well. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm going to do a little bit more first impressions, but with the Kylie I Want It All palette. I'm going to go in with Buttercream Frosting, which is this one. And just put that all over the eye. I'm going to go in with a mix of Party Time, Forever Young, a bit of the new black. So, which is this one, and this one. So I'm kind of going for like a mauve sort of baddie look. And I'm going to go in with a bit of Fair Play by Colourpop and a little bit of this, which is Softcore by Colourpop. I'm taking a bit of Stay Golden by Colourpop. I swear most of my single shadows are from Colourpop. I just added a little bit of Get Out. I'm just using this flat shader brush. I'm gonna apply this to my brow bone, see how that works. I'm just gonna bronze it up using my Shade Light palette, using my regular these two. I'm up to the lip. I'm gonna line my lips with Rimmel London East End Snob Lip Liner. Put this like years ago. And I think it's just like a really pretty kind of like pink nude. Okay, so the Gloss Bomb cost $30, which for a lip gloss is quite expensive. Like, not gonna lie, it is quite expensive, but I have tried this. I've smelt it. Sexual. It's so pretty. And it has this really big applicator. It's kind of like a peachy nude, and it smells peachy. A peachy nude with some like silver and gold micro glitters in there. Like, they're not very chunky at all. So it's quite an opaque gloss. It's so beautiful. It's gonna be my new everyday gloss for sure. So, do I think these products are worth it? Let me just break it down in reverse order, because I think that'll be the most initially positive. So I absolutely positively love this lip gloss. It feels so nourishing. If you've got dry bits on your lips, you can't really see it, like it kind of goes over that, which I love. It smells so good. The color is so nice. Apparently it's universal. I haven't seen it on too many dark skin tones, but I'll take the word for it. This is what it looks like on the light skin tone. It looks like just a beautiful Your Lips But Better. I hate that term, but you know what I mean. And it's so plush, and it's just so like, oh, I cannot get enough of this lip gloss. Love it. Absolutely think it's beautiful. Hope she comes out with more soon, because that's what I need. Or whatever I put it. Oh, god damn it. How do I do this? Alright, so packaging for the highlight stick. Love it. Can't wait to connect it magnetically with other contour highlight sticks. I love the color, and I think you get a decent amount of product. And on bare skin without any foundation underneath, with only possibly a tad bit of concealer, it looks stunning. Stunning. That's where the positives end for me. Now this 100% could be user error. I might have needed to put it underneath my foundation, or I might have had to set my foundation with her setting powder, or it might have been better with the primer, or it might have been better if I don't know if it's warmer here or whatever, but from far away it does look nice. Like, it looks good. But up close it's just not cute, and it's not translating onto camera or on photos, but up close it's just not cute. It's disturbing the foundation underneath, even if I warm it up first, even if I just tap it on with fingers, even if I just use a brush. Like, it's just not working for me. And again, I'm not saying that it's the brand's fault, but I do find it interesting that it doesn't work with this is only me, it doesn't work with a product from the same brand, if you know what I mean. Like, you would think that the highlight stick would work really well with the foundation from the same brand, but again, it's probably user error. I'll try it more often. I'll give it a better go. This is just a first impressions, and I will let you know. If you follow my Instagram, I'll probably let you know there. And then we get to the foundation. I really did like the color of it, although it's a bit, now that I put on a singlet to show like the color of my in comparison to my face. I think this is really light for me, and I will have to try the Colour Up in 120 or see if it's a mix or whatever. I'll have to try this over the next couple days, or the 120 over the next couple days. I think it has a really nice finish. I think it would be better if I used a setting spray though, or just with my dry skin at the moment. It is described as a, well, I didn't shake it well, that's another thing, but it is described as a soft matte long wear foundation, so I can't tell you the longevity as of yet, but I can tell you that it is very soft, it's very matte, it's lovely, it's not that glowy at all, which I find a lot of foundations that are matte still come out glowy, so I'm really happy that it is like traditionally matte. I love the finish. I just will have to play around with it a bit better to work for me and get a different skin shade, I believe. So all in all, I do think some of these products are worth it, but it also depends on your ability, because I think that highlight stick for beginners would be quite difficult to use, seeing I'm having quite difficulty with it. And I'm not the most skilled makeup artist, but I still have been using makeup products and using difficult makeup products for years. So I think the foundation is really good. You just have to make sure it doesn't dry too quickly. The lip gloss is amazing. So I hope you got enough insight from this video. I hope this may have helped you decide if you're going to buy anything from Fenty, and I will definitely be purchasing some more things in the future to try out and test. So all in all, thank you very much for sticking with me through this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.